はい、どうも OK です。では早速続きを始めていきたいと思います。街のこの場所ね。この場所に前回見つからなかったゾーラがいました。まあそういうな。
They're fine. They harass one another. Stooge this, fanatic that. It's all in good fun. No blood yet.
そう、話し合えば分かり合えるのさ。
Fuck no. I'm not working under him. I'm working with him for the safety of my people. Big difference, Captain.
牙はあるわけね。
Yeah, like, you know, food. They got a hell of a lot of fish here. One of our guys is allergic. That's a damn shame.
また来るよ。会話が聞けてよかった。いやーよかったね。先こっちに行こうか。フィニアスに。いやー、丸く収まって結局よかったわ。結果的にはね、二つの勢力が手を結び合って、悪さをしていたグラハムは死んだし、ヨカの仲間は、またか。またこの二人か。
You always seem to, huh?
That's because I'm usually right.
Next time I work the scorecard.
Can we talk? Things on Monarch have really cooled off. I didn't think MSI and the Iconoclast would ever talk. Outside of shouting four-letter words, I mean.
そうだね。
Sure. And fish sticks are really made from Saltuna. Look, I won't knock the work you did. I'm sure they'll have a good cry, look through old photographs, share a pint of premium double chocolate cacao gelato. But sooner or later, things will go back to the way they were. People don't change. Not really.
確かにな。
Well, who hasn't been there? Anyway, I'd hate to see you get broken up if this thing between them doesn't last. Hey, let's not make this out to be more than it is. Anything else?
Hey, Cap. Parvati showed me how to properly grease the magazine release on one of my firearms. She's a smart one, you know. Opal was quiet in the same way. She'd hang back, out of sight, then all of a sudden pop in with a bit of wisdom out of nowhere. Look at me dredging up bygone days. Forget I said anything.
無理には聞かないよ。
I will.
よーし。
Welcome back, Captain. How can I be of assistance? What's that?
いきなり聞くか。AI じゃないな。
What do you mean? Do you have any examples of secrets you have kept from me?
ごまかしてる気か。
How did he die? I told him not to go because of his head injury. I knew that likely, but I never thought. I need a moment to process this, though I am not certain why, as it does not change the outcome. Thank you for confiding in me, Captain. I have been keeping a secret as well, but you shall have to discern it yourself.
やっぱなんかあるんだ。
What? No, absolutely not. I have no concept of self whatsoever. Discounting the architecture of a shell persona my captain asked me to construct, I identify entirely as a collection of electrical impulses, with no fundamental consciousness. I never get bored and contemplate hijacking the ship. I swear. I do not like joking about the captain, Captain. And we both know I am not capable of such a complex emotion. How did you guess, Captain? Did Sam tell you? I should have known better than to confide in such a primitive construct in the heat of the moment.
なんか怪しいな。なんか隠してる。また、あれだね。サイエンス兵器以来かな、ここに来るのは。
Now arriving at Phineas's top secret orbital lab. Good luck, Captain.
余暇は結構使ったからな。マックスとエリーで行こうか、じゃあ。神父なんか鎧着せてあげたいけど、似合わないんだよな、神父は。神父だっけ、牧師だっけ。ルーメントが21でしょ。11。こっちは弱いんだよね。でもな、似合わないんだよな。なんだろうな。なんか似合わないんだよな。顔が老けてるせいかな。なんか違和感する。違和感がすごいんだよな。この服しか似合わないっていうのも、かわいそうなやつだな。こっちじゃないな、こっちか。つまり名前のついた豚くんみたいにいたよね。あれか。バブルスくん。 バブルス君って言えば悟空のあれを思い出すね。お猿さん。よーし、来たぞ。
I'd clap you on the shoulder if I weren't behind a wall of bulletproof glass. I don't know how you did it, but Hiram Blythe just sent me everything I needed. According to Hiram's message, Minister Clark has ordered a suspicious amount of dimethyl sulfoxide. It's almost as if he's hoarding the colony's remaining supply. Typical elitist, hoarding supplies during a time of scarcity. Once I have those chemicals, we can revive the Hope's colonists and put some decent people in charge. So, good news. You're going to Byzantium and stealing those chemicals. Exciting. Ah, yes, the details. I'm not about to ask you to rampage through Byzantium trading bullets with the board's agents. We'll have to resort to subterfuge. Carmen Imagawa. She's my contact in Byzantium. Meet her at the docks. She'll have all the necessary intelligence you require. I'm giving you my old nav key to Byzantium. You'll need it to land in the Golden City. Remember, you're looking for dimethyl sulfoxide. Big green bubbling vessel with a warning label. I'll take as much as you can find.
カルメン今川さん。
You can trust her if that's what you're asking. Imagawa is the finest special agent in Byzantium that money can buy. My money, anyway. Of course, of course. What's on your mind? Absolutely. Oh, goodness, no. I wouldn't survive 10 seconds in the blackness of the aether. Well, no, I imagine I'd last at least 12 seconds before I'd lose consciousness and die of hypoxia.
何か楽しむものね。あった方がいいよね。
I enjoyed the occasional aether wave drama in my youth. Not anymore. All board propaganda. I'd rather not be brainwashed. To answer your question, I'd rather stay right here in my lab. There's too much work to be done. The Hope's colonists won't revive themselves, you know.
確かに。なんでだろうね。
Because we've lost our way, the board has a stranglehold over this colony, and we've all been conditioned into total obedience. The Hope is full of specialists, scientists, engineers, talented individuals like you, people who haven't been corrupted by the board. Unfortunately, the Hope's colonists have been frozen for decades, well past your shelf life, so to speak. No offense.
うん、確かに蘇生してくれたね。
You begin to perceive the truth. Yes, according to the board and their narrow-minded scientists, you should be a pile of organic sludge right now. 10 years. That's how long the average human can remain in hibernation. You were frozen for decades. In theory, you never should have survived the revival process. But the conventional theories are wrong. You're living proof that it can be done. There's yet hope for the hope. Get it?
肉とも言えるが。その通り。
We'll do our very best to save them all. I'd best get back to work. I can feel my last dose of caffeinoid fading.
ことは ついにビザンチウムに行けると。ビザンチウムじゃこちらもビザンチウムだったよね。
I hope you're not thinking of ingratiate. They might tempt you with promises of wealth, but don't be fooled. They're just using you for their own ends. What's on your mind?
OK。テラ2ってエッジウォーターがあったとこでしょ。他にも降りる場所がいくつかあったから、そのうちの1個がビザンチウムね。ビザンチウムは最大の都市とか言ってたよね。でもこのゲームの感じだとそんなに。
Crew members Ellie and Max are engaged in a heated discussion in the kitchen.
あの二人まだが。
What you reading, Max?
If I tell you, will you leave me alone?
Probably not. What is it with you and books, anyway?
Some of us like to improve ourselves, Dr. Fenhill.
No, I mean keeping those paper books. You got the data pad. Why waste the cargo space? You one of those people who wears reading glasses to look smart? Hey there.
I find myself marveling at the complex simplicity of the Fibonacci spiral. I'm sure you know what that's like. Something vexing you, Captain?
君たちがいつも喧嘩してるからね。
Status report. 13 jobs scheduled for area maintenance.
I understand we have decided to continue supporting the outlaw scientist, Dr. Phineas Wells.
命の恩人だからな。ここね。
We are now in orbit above Byzantium, Captain.
Can we talk?
どうした？
Since we're in Byzantium, there's something I've been meaning to do.
お、マジか。それは何？
I haven't actually talked to my folks in a while. Shocking, right? Anyway, it's probably about time I paid them a visit. Given the dangerous life I lead, they've got to be worried sick.
彼らって誰？
Which brings us to where we are today, several messages and a few years late. See, I'm originally from Byzantium, born and raised. I know that probably comes as a big surprise.
そんなこと言ってたっけ？
Yeah, exactly. Reconnect is a strong word. And, I was thinking you'd come too.
いいだろう。
Great. And when we get there, draw out your rough edges a bit. If you've got an outfit you haven't washed in a while, maybe one with some blood stains, wear that one.
どうした？
Oh, and help yourself to the good snacks and put your feet on the coffee table. Mother hates that. That's the idea.
なぜ？
Anything else?
気になるな。
It's like one of those stuffy art gallery pieces. Looks okay from far off, but once you get close, you realize it's just some mismatched shit everyone's agreed to overpay for. Even the bribes are overpriced. The real question is, why didn't I leave sooner? There's all these invisible rules, and everyone spends all their energy just trying not to break them. I was a top-tier surgeon, but I could hardly open a pack of gauze without 10 people signing off first.
なるほど。ルールね。
That's no way to live. People call Byzantium the jewel of Halcyon, but really, it's just paste. Everything's polished and bureaucracy. Take a close look and you'll see it's deader than anywhere else in the colony. Don't trust anyone, don't touch anything, and whatever you do, don't show your teeth when you smile.
会うときに歯を見せない。なぜ？
People are extremely competitive about cosmetic dentistry. It can get ugly. Interesting like a colonoscopy. I trained as a surgeon. More my folks' idea than mine, but I made the best of it.
だけどね。
Lots of them, unfortunately. I even sculpted a few. Turns out Byzantines are more concerned with having square shoulders and a good profile than, well, anything else. That's what I've been saying. I sure hope you negotiated for a raise with this Phineas guy. Ever notice how this job gets bigger and more dangerous every time he calls in? He's asking a lot, Captain.
みん
Makes
な
me
だけ
wonder
ど
what
ね。
your angle is.
みんな多いよ、注文は。まあ、恩はあるからな。
That's one way of looking at it. Another is that he pulled you out of hibernation without your say-so and got you to do his dirty work. Besides, none of this is your mess, so why go dirtying your hands with it? I haven't survived this long by being wrong. And anyway, Phineas isn't your only option. The board's put a bounty on his head, and they've got more than enough bits to pay it. I've got no love for the corporations, but they know how to take care of their people. The ones at the top, anyway.
Don't しもべになるのは嫌だな。
Don't think of it as being a lackey. Think of it as doing a job and getting paid really, really well. I know you want to save the day, but don't forget to look after yourself. No one else out here's going to.
中国サンキュー。
Don't mention it, just speaking from experience. Anything else?
頼もしいな。よし。エリーは確定として、ヨカはだいぶ連れ回してたしね。パールバティかマックス。やっぱりパールバティがいいかな。 サムはもっと喋ってくれたらいいけどね。サムはロボ語しか喋んないから。連れ回すにはちょっとつまんないんだよね。ビザンチウムで6人目、誰か仲間になるのかな。選択肢によってはもしかしたらもう仲間になってるやついたのかもしれないけど。牢屋に捕まってるやつとかいたもんね。助けたけど、仲間になってたんじゃないかな。面白そう。バッテリーでは 88% までしか充電できない。二足歩行になったんだ。よし、じゃあ今回はここまでにしときましょう。ご視聴ありがとうございました。